Hi, Holly's clients. My name is Trudy Stewart, and I'm the realtor over at 58 East Areba. And I just want to say hello and introduce myself. And I understand that you had a very long day and you didn't get a chance to come to my property, but I figured it might be nice to have a video to see the way I laid out my property, because I think that a lot of the hesitation with 58 East Areba is that the L-shaped room is a little awkward, and maybe the wall being taken down in the master is also a little confusing. So mine is staged and also the wall is upstairs. So I figured I would let you see it. So it might be helpful to you. I also own a company called Unpack You, and I do some staging of people's actual property instead of bringing stuff in. So I would be happy to add that to a layer of help that I would give you if you were to choose the property. I could use it as an example on my website. And so anyway, we can talk about that later, but I just wanted to let you know and show you how the same L shape worked for my house. So I'll give you a little tour. I do have two little co-hosts, one which is outside and one inside, which is Nessa and Luna. So they might show up. So anyway, we are walking in the front door, and if you remember, just like 58, there is the basement door right there. So this is the complete L shape. Here is the space that I originally thought would be my dining room, because I actually have a kitchen here, which is, all the homes had originally a kitchen where the red ceiling dining room is. So I put this as a little space for my living room. Everything kind of is directed off of the TV for me in this L shape. So it works out kind of nicely. So if you're sitting here on the couch, you have this little space to watch TV. But then also the front door, just like 58, I set up a little space over here for my office. And then in this part of the L, I turn that into my dining room. Now I do have these two closets here, which are 9 East Areba, 58, which actually make 58 feel a little bit bigger than my property, but it shows you, what you can do and how you can maybe define the space a little bit more. So this is how it looks. I think it turned out well. And like I said, there's all the focal point on that corner. So if you're at the dining room table, you can see the TV. If you're at my office or in the living room. So this space is where you see the red ceiling dining room. I hope you like it. I love it. But so it'd be a little bit different for you. I thought it might be a cool office space, and keep the dining room kind of where mine was, but I have all kinds of ideas for that property because I've spent a lot of time there. So this is the dining room space, and then here is where the original house ended, and they extend into the kitchen. I just have a little powder room and mud room back here. So I wanted to also show you the upstairs so that you can see how, sorry if I'm making you dizzy, how the steps go. So this is how the steps originally went. They have a curvature and go up, but because the 58, they block this off and then they go into the kitchen and bathroom in this direction. Mine are a little bit different. So theirs goes straight up and mine has this curvature. So a lot easier to go straight up than with this curve for furniture. They also have a flipped layout. So the one bedroom is over here in East 58 and my one bedroom's over here. So it's a little bit different, kind of backwards. So I know you also saw 21 East Areba, and it has a similar layout, but I feel like there's a lot of furniture in there and it made it hard to kind of see the space, and maybe it is a little bit smaller, but I only have a couple things in here so you can actually see how roomy it feels in the first bedroom. And I have a closet that's going up to, I don't have the attic space, so it's just going up above the steps. So I don't have an additional third floor, which I thought would be an amazing walk-up closet, but that would be for me. So a small closet there, which is convenient, but not very large. And then this is the two pieces to the bedroom. So this is where that wall is when you walk up, and then this whole space is open. So I just wanted to show you how I have the stay bed in here, and they actually built this closet right here. Hopefully you can see it. I have dark walls, but there's a closet here. It's a large closet, but it doesn't take up too much space to make the room feel small. So I still could fit easily a queen size bed over here and have enough room for everything else. So here's the wall that they took down. And then you will see as I go around, my bedroom with a queen size bed and some pretty large furniture feels very cozy. I have the old radiators, which 58 does not have. But you can see how much space I have in here for my queen size bed. And it feels very comfortable. I always get a lot of compliments on how cozy the atmosphere is in here. So hopefully that helps you. I don't have the hallway like they do. Mine's a little bit different. So theirs is the hallway on the opposite side, and then they have the bathroom, and then it goes up this direction to the attic. Remember, we're reversed. I just have a walk-in closet space, which I'm not really sure what it was originally, and then my full bath. So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, please let me know. My sellers and I are very excited to find the right family for their beautiful home. They loved it for 30 years, and we really, really appreciate you coming back and are happy to answer any questions anytime.